No, we don't care about spoilers. I guess don't talk about the post-game. Because we haven't been there yet, but the story, no. We played through the story, so that's not a problem. If Vicus has seen it, he can't be spoiled anymore. Empty out that plush box. Alright. Alright, so it's a different Star Ocean. It's not 4 for once. So actually, couple of months ago, hey Doc, a couple of months ago at this point, before Christmas, I decided to take a break from grinding my face against 4's platinum, to grind my face against 3's platinum instead. Which involved, I need to plug this in. Hang on a moment. Starting a whole new playthrough. Because we missed, not only we missed a bunch of battle trophies because there's bosses throughout that have no damage and time, but we also missed a trophy, so there is a very missable trophy in this game that's kind of bullshit. That I needed to make a whole new playthrough for, but I wanted to play through Star Ocean 3 again. Vicus was the one who played it when we streamed a couple years ago, and I was like, I want to play it. So I've played through it again. I forget that the start button is on the touchpad, which I shouldn't because it does mess things up. But we got, on that stream, we got 25% right in the final boss. Of the battle trophies. I'm now up to 50. You can see I've spent some time. There's Luther has a lot, right? So I spent some time at the end of the game, I've gotten all of the boss ones in the main game. I've not gotten all of Luther's yet, but there's a couple I'm waiting until I'm, like, neck deep in the post-game to do. I also, against Luther, got no damage 50 times in a row. How weird. I also did so, funnily enough, Albiel has some really terrible, battle trophies. So yeah, these are all the boss ones. They're all gotten now. Are they down here? Yeah, so, other missable battle trophies that you need to do. You need to defeat Albel 1 is the story fight with him. After you get the copper from the mines, you have to defeat him with items only. These two are actually both optional, and because we recruited Albel in Vicus's playthrough, we couldn't actually get these, because it's only, you can only fight Albel if you don't recruit him. It's actually, how you can recruit him if you don't get him to rescue you. He then, Albo 2 is the first one, then at a certain point of the story becomes 3, then there's an Albo 4, which I think he's at right now, I think because I've beaten the game, I think he's at 4 now. Yeah, he's a funny little thing, and yeah, level up 20 consecutive times, wherever that one. You can't scroll back to the top. But yeah, Sophia, I got the level up 20 times. So we actually got 5 and 10 with Sophia just automatically because we leveled her. I got this 21. Yeah, I fought for over 100. I left the PS4 on during a stream. What was I streaming when I did? I left it on during a stream, and streamed while this was running in the background to be in a battle for 2 hours. I did get 500 chain. You can see that involves beating up a nobleman in the first dungeon over and over again. But I actually got the 100 chain much earlier than that. Where's 100 chain? Yeah, so while I was playing through the story again, I actually managed to keep a chain of 100. I went up to 130 and then the game crashed. So I lost mine. I had that for over 8 hours. I put the PS4 in sleep mode, because I played it for 4 hours, then I needed to end of the day. I went to bed, and then I put it back up the next day. And then it crashed, so, you know. These things happen. So yeah, you can see it was right before the gold mine. I get chain of 60. I went to the Cockatrice, went through Demetrio, and then chain of 30 there. I kept a chain during the story for an unreasonable amount of time. And then it crashed and I lost it. But you know, these things happen. Yeah, chain of 500. I did so I got up to like 250, and I wanted to run away. I had to take a break. I put it in rest mode despite the risk of like a crash, because I couldn't do all 500 in a row. It took so long. It was just basically go kill off the other two party members. So I also got the alone and the killing blows. It's hard to see here, but like the other characters were dead. And then you just go into this fight, which is guaranteed to just be one nobleman who can't hurt you and thus cannot break your chain. And kill him over and over again. I finally did the maximum damage. Yeah. So yeah, there's stuff here that's actually, we'll actually look at today. So yeah, I did a lot of Luther. This is a guy in the arena. This I did deliberately. It's kind of annoying. And I finally got 300 types in the arena as well. Alright. What do you think you're doing? I'm not actually gonna boot up my clear file first. There's a couple of things we didn't get to show off in the playthrough of Vicus just because they're highly missable. So the first one we're gonna load up. Yeah, we're 8 hours. So I'm loading up 51. Yep, and Seferio 5146. Alright. So this one is for an inventor that we missed and we couldn't get. It's kind of insane, this inventor. So he's in Seferio. He is a hidden inventor. He is not on the list of inventors. He'll get added after we get him. In order to recruit him, we need 2 specific items. I think they're in... Are they in valuables? Yes. So the AI program, I think it might be missable, but at least it's pretty easy to get. We got this in 4D space. When you go talk to Blair and her crew, one of them gives you this AI program. This is one of the items required, which we did get, Vicus did get, I believe. Unfortunately, the other one we didn't get was this, which is highly missable. So, the thing with this is a little bit during the war, during Sword Planet, a couple of characters appear. You get Ruddle and Romina. And if you've played 4, and I think he appears in 5, I don't know if he appears in the earlier Star Oceans, but he's a recurring side quest where you have to tell him where to go. In Star Ocean 4, you have to help him across the desert. He goes too far and you punt him backwards, all that sort of thing. Ruddle and Romina in this game, you have to help them get to Curlsa, I think. They start off in Aquios, you meet them, I think, 3 times. It's like Aquios, Paterni, and then they go too far and they go to Eriglyph. You have to give them the correct directions. If you give them the wrong directions, you never see them again. Side quest over. So you have to meet them all 3 times, you have to give them the correct directions, and it's only available in Disc 1 for a surprisingly narrow amount of time. So we completely missed this because we weren't, like, trying to get Vicus to get everything. We were just trying, play through the game. So the prize to that is not only do you get a shop opens in Aquios, which is, like, sells some of the best weapons in the game. When you do it, you get these blueprints. And this is one of the items we need for an inventor. You also need to have recruited... You can't get him until now because you also need to... Let's go and... I hope there's not a cutscene here. Thank goodness. Alright, so you also need 3 specific inventors. You need Meryl, who is, I think, just gettable, because she needs tools from 4D space. So you need her. You need... this guy, who needs the ultimate bomb. He's a pain in the ass. The ultimate bomb is very hard to get, until about now. It's like a 1% get with earlier, ones. We got him, he was an Aeroglyph, and we also... I'm like, did I pass them already? I probably did. There. Yeah, alright, Vanilla. So Vanilla is the bunny who makes you the disintegration ring. Once you come back from 4D space, actually I think once you come back from the war, I think you can get him right after Crossel. You just have to go back into the Ursa lava cave, pay the bunny some money, you recruit the bunny. So you need the blueprints, the AI program, and these 3 engineers. You have all that. You can talk to this. This is a robot. He's just in Safario. He's just chilling. Let's chat. Dejason's being weird. Good, call him out, Meryl, call him out. Gross man. Meryl's got the right attitude towards this. So there's a whole scene here for getting this hidden inventor. And that's why you need these 3. So Vanilla's like, I'm just gonna rebuild the robot myself. Zerp. 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 Zerp, zerp. Yeah, so delivering a letter to a king is not only hidden, it like spans across the discs as well. Very easy to miss. Don't sell him. I need him. He's gonna be an inventor for me. Prefer your 3D or 4D waifus. Roger. I kind of like, you're rebuilding a guy and they, he was trying to put some boobs on and a pretty dress on him. Alright. Meryl doesn't care. Meryl wants to make him cry. We should absolutely file an HR complaint, yes. Oh, I think she killed him. Good for her. Yeah, maybe. He's not a very good engineer. He only has like 6 in engineering. He's pretty garbage. This is absolutely a Playground Boomer quest, yeah. forgot he's just twitching in the background. So here's Isaac. Which means gentle steel knight in the language of Grecian, apparently. Yeah, there we go. He is the highest skilled engineer in the entire game. He's really good if you want like bombs and stuff. And there we go. We get the entry in here.
Hey there. How's new practice? Is there a
There we go. Age 99. Anthropomorphic weapon created several hundred years ago by the technological superpower Grecian. 3 developers prepared it after coming across a disabled machine on the outskirts of Seferio. Although it was meant to be a killing machine, it's also surprisingly skilled at mechanical work, much to the delight of developers both here and abroad. So, yeah, Isaac is the best engineer in the game. He's completely hidden. And he's a killing robot that Green made hundreds of years ago. Green is wildly more technologically advanced than the other 2 nations. We go to Sword Planet. We could go to Green. That sounds way better. Alright. So that is Isaac, the hidden inventor. Alright. So this next thing is not a... Yeah, I wish I could use it in my party. This is not a post-game dungeon. This is actually a dungeon that most people do when they're going to the firewall. And I did it when I went to the firewall. I actually did it earlier, and I'll explain why when we get into it. So I'm actually going to load this one. We're going to do a bonus dungeon we did not do on Vegas' playthrough. I've already done it, and it has a couple of scenes in it. Might as well blow it up. Alright, so at this point in time, what did I have? Yep, I had the Holy Sword I made really early. Yeah, Astral Armor. I had some Boots of Prowess. Does that mean I have a half-done laser weapon? Yep. I Boots of Prowess. I also at this point, yes, had a... I made this EXP laser weapon. Yeah, right when I got laser weapons, so kind of, right before I go into 4D space, and then I put attack plus 1,000 on it for fun. So she's got, I think she's in MP defense mode, yep. Alright, good shape, let's go. So you can come into this dungeon really early. You can come into this dungeon in Disc 1. When you originally get here, these are both covered. This is the entrance to the firewall, I think. I hope I got this the right way around. I'm gonna enter the firewall by accident. You can destroy this left one with the Ring of Destruction before Crosshill, and it is important for a trophy to do so. But now let's head in, and I'm gonna get up the guide because this place is insanely hard to navigate. Good for them. Even this guide isn't great at it, it doesn't get everything. Yeah, I need more cube hell. Hi! There's a glowy orb going around. Oh, it's ridiculously dark, yeah. It's really dark and hard to navigate and just kind of a pain in the ass. It's not, I have MP bot, yeah. I did get some names, by the way. I got a lot of mileage out of Who. I named her that before we lost her, and so Fate was always going around being like, who? Do I remember? Vika suggested Bitfitter, which I thought was pretty good. So these enemies are kind of annoying. They're not, like, difficult, but if you come here early, they're kind of annoying because they can freeze you.
You're wasting my time.
I could use a little sparring practice. Sidekick.
Aiming device.
Sidekick.
Aiming device.
Yes, they are stronger than the firewall. Yeah, see that? That attack, that can freeze you. It's a pain in the butt. I'm looking at chat instead of battle, so that's why things are going badly. I didn't mean to find a chest. I'm trying to find the correct path. I don't have too many blueberries. There are too many everything. Yeah, too much everything. Okay, I think now I can navigate. Trying to do is find the turtle. Aha, found him. Oh, so I don't know whether this is an emulator thing, like a PS4 emulator thing. But like the water effects don't. Oh, they fuck up. They fuck up so hard all the time. It looks really bad. Alright, I got the turtle. Alright. Yeah, bonus dungeon still giving you, potions. Who is licensing? What is happening right now? I don't think, do I have any inventors not on standby? I put everybody on standby, it must just be someone else. Who is making items? Boyd! Get the fuck out of here, Boyd. God damn it, Boyd. Yeah, I don't know when I last played this dungeon on the PS2 version, so yeah, this is like extremely an emulator fuck up. The PS4 cannot cope with this. It's so bad. Boyd loves the power gloves. Alright. So if you come on disc 1, you can have the, right way. You can have, like, the mega-powered Holy Sword by that point. Yeah. Yeah. I don't need to get the items. It's mostly, like, this one's, like, cooking ingredients. What do I need cooking ingredients for? That's there? No. Very hard to tell with the mini-map. Ah, yes, I can go under here. Here we go. Yeah, there's a bunch of chests with just things like blueberries, blackberries, cooking materials. There's a couple of good chests. There is like a trading card in here. So if you want all the trading cards, you do have to come in here. There was 160,000 money. I feel like I've gone too far. Like, what I'm actually trying to do... I might be right. What I'm actually trying to do is get back into the first room from a different way, and I believe this is correct. Alright. Also hard when I can't open the big map, because it crashes the game, so, you know. Yeah, what you do when you come into this dungeon in Disc 1 is I used copious amounts of, these Jewels of Refuge. I had a ton of them, and I just flung them up, stopped enemies in their tracks, and then did it whenever they started moving again. Now I have to get to the bottom left corner here. Alright. Alright, and, very... hi, so there's a dude. We're gonna fight this dude. Hey, buddy. What's up? This guy does not have any battle trophies on him, but other bosses in the dungeon do. Which is why I did this in disc 1, and then I reloaded, before coming here, and just went on with the game and did this, later on. To get the 4 battle trophies that are in space. So killing that guy, a guy with my level of power, not very difficult. I've ritualed too hard at this point. Drains the water. So now we have to go back through the dungeon without water. I believe this is where, like, the trading card... I don't know exactly which chest is a trading card, but one of these... There we go. I have quite a few of these on my main file now, so... Oh, there's something else I haven't shown off. I do have more outfits now. So yeah, we've seen these. These are in the fight, so this is, I guess the second alternate outfit. This is like 45%, I think. So Cliff gets to be red hair now. I like Maria's outfit, very Renoa. But I like it. It's nice blue. Sophia gets a second schoolgirl outfit, because one schoolgirl outfit for Sophia is just... It's not enough, apparently. Yeah, Nell gets this light-haired look, which is fine. It's not bad. So yeah, I've got, in this playthrough, I took Nell and Roger, because in Vicus's playthrough we took Albel and Pepita. So Roger becomes a fucking nerd. Hey, Roger. Better than his second outfit, which is not great. Mirages have probably the least effort put in them. She's just, I mean, she's, yeah. This is a small fella have an axe. I love Adres, because if we let him spin, this is what his tattoo looks like now. So his original tattoo looks like this. The second one I think is pretty similar. It is different, but yeah, it's a symbol. But yeah, nah, this one is fucking hilarious. So I think that there's one more alternate set of outfits that I need more about. Whoa, hello, fish. I got rear attacked by something. Yeah, that I will unlock at some point, but it's gonna be a while. I think it's like, it might be the 80% battle trophies might be the outfit. Yes, so 55% unlocks the music test, 65 unlocks 4D difficulty, which I will need to unlock because for the platinum I need to beat it on 4D difficulty. And then 80%, which is what you need for the last battle trophy, PlayStation trophy, is the last set of outfits. So, do I know where I'm going? No, not really. Get some synthesis materials are good. I think by this point I was actually full on synthesis materials, so I actually had to leave some behind at the end of this dungeon. I just didn't open them, so if I need some more... Okay, I need to go out through here. I need to basically retrace the turtle's path and go back in. Oh, we can actually, there's some more chests you can get up there now. The water strain, you can actually get to them. I don't think there's anything particularly. I think the trading card's kind of like the most interesting thing. There's a hidden one near the end. Just really hoping you'd ignore me. Fish. See, he's quite small, so actually it's quite hard to sidekick. Hello. They do hit quite hard. But Cliff at this point is pretty hard to kill, so... There's one more item that I think is kind of bullshit. But it's near the end, I think. So, whoa. I didn't mean to go up that ramp. Okay, let me use the Jewel of Refuge. These guys are a pain. Usable item. I'll need the enemies to be moving shortly, but this only lasts for like a minute. I'm trying to maneuver around. I'm trying to remember if it's this area that has the chest. I think is horseshit. Yes. There we go. Alright, this is actually a ladder. Despite the fact the guy telling me this was here, the first time I tried to get this chest, he would not go up this, he would not go up it, and I could not figure out how to get him up it. You just have to rub him up against it until he feels like, hi, enemies are moving again, got it.
Gotta be kidding.
If he's bullshit. Fuck off. Move myself up against it to make this ladder. It's dark. It's really hard to see that this is climbable. I honestly don't know if you would ever figure that out without something telling you that that's climbable. Like, I tried to climb this side of it at first. You see there's like this darker patch here. And it was like, there's a ladder. I was trying to climb this, and I was like, oh, maybe it's this, and I tried, and it just didn't. Wouldn't let me up.
Bad situation.
Rude. You have my number. You need to hold on until I. Here's my night feel.
Let's find worthy opponents next time.
Alright, so that's kind of the only test worth pointing out, just because it's such bullshit. I just can't imagine finding that without a guide telling you there's a ladder there. Alright, now we're continuing down. Alright, now we need a ring. Try not to get crushed, try not to get hit by that glowing orb, because we're gonna need it. Alright, so you reach this door. It's not opening. What I have to do to get it to open is to lure this orb over to this glowing rock. He opens the door, and then he fights you. He tries to fuck you up. And this guy has battle trophies. This guy is the Aurora monster. He has within 1 minute and without damage. So I did the within 1 minute when I came in Disc 1, and then I did the without damage when I came here in Disc 2, so. This is why you make the Uber weapon before coming here. There are 2 mandatory bosses before you can get to the thing that you need to do in Disc 1. As you can see, they're not pushovers. This is the first. Well, also there's the goop, but the goop is very much a minor boss. This guy's a pain in the ass. This guy's really difficult.
I'm a winner.
I'm a winner. And me, I win. Still very dangerous even with the Orichalcum weapon, because he hits like a truck, but you basically dodge all of the enemies, as the enemies are quite frankly more dangerous to you. Then we get to a second area of the ruins. There's some more synthesis materials. There's a trading card as well in here. I do have it on my main file, so I can just show it off there. But yeah, new enemies. I want to fight this guy. Hey. Absolute rogue, yeah. This guy, even if you, like, you know, use the Jewels of Refuge. This guy can be so big he can block your way anyway, which is very funny. As you can see, quite chunky. There's a chest in here. I'm getting my bearings. No, I think the chest is back. Yeah. Alright, so smithery materials, shaft manual, blah blah blah. Yeah, alright, that's good. And east. Yeah, this guy in particular, quite hard to get around. He's got quite a big hitbox. Oh yeah, those dudes. These dudes are very dangerous. More synthesis materials. Down this way. Trading card in here. Yeah. Hey buddy, don't mind me. Stealing your trading card. That one is Mirage. I can see that the EX ones are like alternate outfits, some we haven't seen yet. But yeah, there's Nails, there's Cliffs. There's Claude. We have Roger. We have Alpha. Alright, so there's another boss coming up. There should be a save point beforehand. I shouldn't need the save point beforehand, we're fine. This is an old file for a reason. But yes, this other boss fight, this next boss fight also has 2 battle trophies associated with it. Hi. How did you like Robin? Robin win the first time? Fight him again. Fight him with some friends. Father Spirit, Mother Spirit, Child Spirit. Comedy. Yeah, family. Family can be whatever you want. Yeah, we're not very intimidated. We've been through a lot at this point, guys.
Robin win even though the world isn't real?
No.
Poser.
Maybe these guys are 4D beings avatars, we don't know. Elder brother, elder sister, younger brother. You're the spirit brothers. I think you found the blowjob brothers.
Finally!
You can be called brothers if there's a sister, it's fine. Alright, we got some oomph behind it. Blue spirit, yellow spirit, red spirit. You're not very red, but let's go. Alright, we do love a spirit squad. Whoa, we do love explosions too.
Oh yeah.
fucking Steve here being like,
What are we doing?
I have no idea what's happening right now.
Why are we here?
Why are we here? Hey guys, so they have about 100,000 health each. Robin Wayne in particular, absolute asshole if he hits you. He has a big wind attack, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Come on, hit him once, please. Thank you. Oh look, I have a bonus board. not helpful to me.
That was easy. I feel stronger already.
So the funny thing is, if you come here at the end of Disc 1, you'll trivialize the rest of it. 1, you need a weapon strong enough to beat this, so you already have a mega weapon. And then the extra levels you get, you're gonna trounce this too. It's so funny. We're not quite done yet, though. We got this room. So this room is what you need to get to. So the thing is, if you rescue Roger, I think they'll still be in here despite the quest not being doable anymore. If you rescue Roger, he, from his cage, you don't have to recruit him, permanently, but you do have to get him temporarily to get these ancient books. I do not remember which one is this one. Oh, it's this one. Okay, it's 4. So each of these has an item behind them. There's a clue, and then there's a hidden item that you can get. Some are accessories, some are stat-up items. Most of them are fairly easily accessible in Disc 1. Unfortunately, this one is all the way in here. An endgame dungeon. You have to do it on Disc 1. For some reason, the items are not there in Disc 2. I think that might just be an oversight that they just forgot to put them in Disc 2. But it does mean that in order to do the trophy, there's a trophy that is get all of these items. So in order to get that PlayStation trophy, you have to come here in Disc 1 and examine, I don't remember which one of these it is, but it's one of these. And it has a strength berry in it, which is terrible. And it's like +4 strength. I don't think I have it because I reloaded afterwards. But yeah, is it like, yeah, it'll be in here, but yeah, it's like, so there are some good ones. The health berries, the magic berries are good. These ones are bad. So these are just a flat, you see how these are percent? And these are a flat buff. It's like strength +2. So for coming all the way in here on Disc 1, making a murder weapon, beating up bosses that are about as hard as the final bosses in the game, you get strength +2. And a trophy. So that's fun. But the thing you can actually get for coming here involves playing runic chess. So let's talk to this ghost. I'm Massillon. And it's been around a while. Probably 700 years. That's how long the universe is being made for. Ooh, special being. Hi. Yeah, hi. Yeah. I mean, you're kind of transparent, so we kind of guessed. Steve is very nonplussed about everything. Steve, you can see through him. Steve, you can see through him. Come on. He's clearly not. How would he live down here? Of course he's a ghost. Game room, yep. I don't need to hear your, I don't need to hear your explanation. I understand runic chess. Let's go. Ooh, this is a gnarlier one than the one I got. Okay. So there's the warrior, thief, symbologist. So warriors beat thieves, thieves beat symbologist, symbologist beats warrior. God, I hope I got that correct. I'm pretty sure that's correct. I've done a bunch of runic checks, I should just remember. I don't. It sounds right. Sounds like magic would beat warrior, right? So we can line up in any of these 4. So how this works is turn order. So thieves move first, then symbologists, then warriors. I think the thing to do here is just put across from them the opposite number. Because your turn goes first. All your pieces move. then all their pieces move. And I think they'll just come straight down and bounce off me. Right, yeah. Okay, so... I want the warrior here, I think. I think this is how this works. This is a weird board. Warrior beats Steve, which reaches the monster, reach prey. I know. Well, we'll see if I'm right. I'm not using a guide for this. This is just off the top of the dome. So they will just come straight down to their doom, I'm pretty sure. I did a bunch of runic chests for money and gemity, but I used a guide for that, which just tells you where to place all the pieces. And it's a lot harder than this because the boards are weird and you have to actually pay attention to like turn order. Because your thief can like stop your symbologist from moving if there's like only one square they can get to and the thief moves there first, kind of thing. This one's just put the opposing piece across from it. I may pass. Hi. Bye. Alright, he's gone. Alright, so what's our prize for, beating this dungeon? Maybe I won't discover his place. Then again, you may not. Say no more. He's more plus now than he was before. Alright, treasure room. I've actually still got the synthesis materials in here. Because I was full of them when I came down. So if I want, like, 2 more, we can come down. There's a decrepit tome, Blemish textbook, and the Star Guard, and I believe 2 synthesis materials. Yeah, I was full, yeah. Alright. I know, you're waiting for so long. Alright, so this is another version of the common support symbols, which is fine, but I think you can make them by this point. I already have a Star Guard. I think I got this from, like, the arena, maybe? And then we have the regeneration. So you get a couple of new, anti-attack auras. So regeneration heals you. If an enemy bats up against your shield, you can then get quite a big heal. Which is really nice. I actually had this on, after doing this for, like, the final boss and stuff. Mostly so I didn't hurt Luther. If he bashed up against my, allies' shields, he didn't get hurt, so that wouldn't mess up any of my, battle trophies. They just got healed, which is pretty nice. Alright, well that is all for that dungeon.
Wow, cool dungeon.
I know. Very dark. I said you have to do it in disc 1, it's just so fucking funny. It's just, hey, you want this trophy? Do this thing like 40 levels before you're supposed to. Alright, so I think we can now actually load up my proper clear file. Which, I don't know, you may be wondering, you know, Serene, how come, you haven't done any post-game content? How come you have 27 more hours on the clock? Yeah, we're about to find out. I believe we mentioned this when we were, yeah, I I mean, I have done some more synthesizing. So we should have a look at everybody. So I actually have made Sophia her ultimate weapon. I'm not sure. I used Fate, Cliff, and Maria throughout the game. I'm not sure if I want to pivot to Sophia, but I could make her ultimate weapon, so I did. So she's got a couple of bangles of intellect. I spent a lot of time crafting. I will say there was a ton of time crafting. He now has a full Boots of Prowess laser weapon. With the astral armor, plus a bit of this motherfucker of a crafting. So that 27 hours is a little inaccurate. I had to do a lot of reloading for this fucker. But now Bit has a ridiculous amount of extra defense. Yeah, he's like 1800 and 4000 attack. Plus protection from every single element. Pretty much anything that can hurt him badly at this point is non-elemental symbology. And, you know, these things happen. I made her a slightly better EXP weapon. I put -3 Fury and 6% MP recovery on it. She has the victory trophy. So the other thing I did do in Gemini is I have done all of the battle arena. The last 2 fights are hell, and definitely kicked my ass. I was glad Cliff was hard to kill. But that gets you the victory trophy. You beat the special fight. There's a PlayStation trophy for it, and you get this victory trophy, which is one of the best accessories in the game. I've got it on Maria for fun, and then plus 20%. Extra MP for her, so she's pretty good at the moment. And yeah, he's still rocking the holy sword from before. Not much reason to change. I do have I have no damage 30% of the time. Definitely made a lot of stuff in here. I have a few. I haven't synthed these to weapons yet because I didn't really want to yet, but we have a bunch of the Raging Anger. So that's pretty useful. I have some stuff in here. Made some things. But yes, the majority of my time, other than a bunch of crafting, other than the arena, I've done some buddy racing. Hey, how many points do I have? Yeah. Prize exchange counter. Hey, how many points do I have? I might have 206 points. I need 1,000. I think we have to. Oh, I didn't get the Scumbag Slayer yet. Thank you. So I just got 200 yesterday. So these are cumulative. You don't have to exchange the points, but if you want to get that Bunny Race trophy, which is a PlayStation trophy, you have to get 1,000 points. How many races have I done so far? I believe if I go into a bunny race, it will tell me. Alright. Yeah, I would love to buy a ticket. This is a terrible race. I wouldn't normally put in this race at C. But let's buy Perfecta. Let's go 2 and 3, why not? I'll explain how I've been doing bunny racing. So bunny racing is terrible. The most you can win in bunny racing is 9 points on Perfecta, where you have to guess. Perfecta is 1 out of 6, because you have to guess both the number 1 and the number... Oh, I said the number and I missed it. It tells you how many races you've done, and I was supposed to be looking for that, and I skipped it. What I was here for. $581. Got it. You got it. I've done 581 bunny races. So, Perfecta is 1 out of 6. Win is 1 out of 4, but you get fewer points. So, win, there's rank C, B, and A, which are random. C is worth, a win is worth 1 point, a B is 2, and an A is worth 3. Perfecta is worth 3, 6, and 9. So, rough, right? 1,000 points at that. So what you do, right, is you get a turbo controller. And hey, luckily enough for me, Vicus has an 8-bit DOE controller that he got, and I don't remember what he got it for. He'll write chat what he got it for. And the other thing we have is he recently got an adapter so he could use his fight stick on the PS5. So using the 8-bit DOE, which has a turbo functionality, Ryan was able to, yeah. So using the 8-bit DOE, which has turbo functionality, and the adapter, so the PS4 would accept the input of the 8-bit DOE. I have turbo, so I've been doing turbo. Not all 508 races. I did do a bit of Perfecta while I was trying to figure out if I could get remote play turbo working. But PlayStation, I think a year or so back, fucked with remote play, which made it really hard to like do any bullshit with it, which is really annoying. But eventually landed on the 8-bit DOE turbo. So I've gotten 206 points in 581 races. And each race, right? Using a turbo controller, I timed this, using a turbo controller and master the menus as efficiently as possible. A race is 1.5 minutes long at best. So the very best you can do, so that's, how long is 581 races at 1.5 minutes? 870 minutes, which is about 14.5 hours. Okay, I've done about 14.5 hours of bunny racing, and I've gotten a fifth of the way there. Oops, that's not the way I want to go. Alright, we're gonna continue with this file there. We're gonna go do some of the post-game stuff, so... most people do not recommend doing this. But one other thing you do get from the bunny racing is an inventor. So let's go get this inventor that we also did not get on Vicus's playthrough because fuck no. I would doing it manually yourself and doing perfectas is the, and especially since you can bow out of rank C races which just aren't worth anything, is the most efficient way to do it. But it's terrible, so use a turbo controller. So yeah, 100 points gets you an inventor. We're gonna go get him now. Yeah, 1,000 points. I've got a fifth of the way at 14 hours. It's gonna take me 70 hours in total to get. And I will say the 206 I got, that was a good, I went from 174 to 206 in a little over 2 hours, and that's a good 2 hours. That was actually insanely good. I'm not sure where he is. I just went to the nearest town, but I think... God, I never remember where he is. Because I never get him. You never get this guy. Arius. Okay, other way. Got it. Now we're in just 2. We have the gnarly enemies. He is in Patrani. This is Arius, but who knows if that's right. Eh. You never trust the wiki. Yeah, Gusto. What the fuck? I got caught on the grass.
Too late for regret.
So that's how you do it.
Her hair broke a little bit there. Sophia's still not like, I mean, magic is never, like, symbology just isn't that good here. Like, one of the things she could do is really stun lock enemies. That guy just refused to behave, but she's also like 60 levels lower than my other 3 units, so... Yeah, I think they're at, yeah, they're at like 90s. She's only at level 31 right now. 2,000 health, very funny. Yeah, I still have to decide. I'll probably make ultimate gear for all 4 of them, and then decide... Where is he? He's in one of these buildings. I don't know where. Which one? Who knows? Oh, do I need to refill my ring hangers? Yeah. I needed a lot of crafting material. So I did a lot of going to the trading facility and blowing up stuff till I got 20 crafting materials and then leaving. Refining all the accessories for stuff to put on your weapons takes a lot. Oh, okay. I think he's in the shop. He's in one of the shops, I'm pretty sure. Ah, yeah, hello. Hey, Boyd. Warriors of renown, flock to me for my wares. One of us gets killed. My existence is the contradiction. Here, have a bent mystic blade that I got for bunny racing for 7 hours. I mean, I haven't been using that. Have you seen my holy sword? Give him the sword. Alright, so he is by far the best smith in the game. But he's also not necessary, so a lot of people just don't bother with him. Because there are a lot of really good smiths. You can make, I think, almost everything. He's got a couple of unique things, but not enough to make him worth, like, using. How long am I gonna wander around? I mean, I have plenty of, I mean, I've spent a long time fucking, I beat Luther, but, you know. Yeah, it doesn't make anything unique. There is, like, decent smithing skill without him. You can make pretty much anything you want without him. So most people are just like, don't do the bunny racing, don't bother with him. So I believe I only have 1 inventor left.
Hey there, how's new product?
Because she, I believe, is in the, in a post-game dungeon. I have to set him to not do anything. Alright, Puffy. Puffy is in... Yeah, Secret Rival has been waging a bitter fight against Star Ocean players since Star Ocean 1. She's back for a 3rd try. She'll be back in 4 for her 4th try as well. I guess maybe that's her first try is Star Ocean 4?
Don't forget, you can check the cities and dungeons.
No, here, change order, so we go.
Wow,
Don't use my money, buddy. I have a lot of money. And the other thing I've been doing is getting lots of money. I think I have like 8 million at the moment. Yeah, I have 8 million money at the moment. Basically, whenever I was doing any crafting, I also set off my alchemists to make homunculus to sell. So even though crafting a Boots of Prowess laser weapon costs you about 2.5 million money, I was making money at the time, so it's fine. I'm gonna go show off the shop in Aquios while I look up where the fuck the Maze of Tribulations is. Because I don't remember where it is. It's somewhere on this planet. I don't remember where the entrance is. Fuck, it's been over a decade since I did the Maze of Tribulations. I've like done all the post-game content in this game, but not since the actual PS2 games. Is it in, you're right, it's in Curlsa. It is in Curlsa. But I figured while I'm here, I'm gonna go show off Ruddle and Romina. They have a shop. That enemy crashed my game. Really annoyingly, I also had a really good, I think I had like 120 chain again. I was fighting those guys because they're worth a lot of experience, and they crashed my game, which sucked. I didn't lose too much. I think it saved in Paternity, and then was coming up to Aquios and fighting those along the way, and they one of their moves crashed the game. I think I've had 2 crashes this playthrough so far. I think it was just the one. So I lost my chain of 130 in the area before the Shrine of Canaan. That's where I lost my first big chain. And then that guy was the second crash. Up here. So in this house up here, if you did the Roto Romina quest, you got the blueprints, you got them to Curlsa, they end up in this house. So this is Roto and Romina. And this is a shop purely for us, so some lady helping us out. And yeah, they have like some of the best weapons you can get in the main game without like item creation. Yeah, like 900 attack, stuff like that. This is where I got the Annex staff, which is what she has on, and is kind of her best weapon, because her post-game weapon, well, there's a couple of reasons why it's not great for her. So yeah. So yeah, they open the shop and they give you get the blueprints once you get them to Curlsa, so you get the blueprints pretty early in the game before you can use them to make Isaac. But yeah, then you open that shop. Alright, let's go to Curlsa. Let's go to the first proper post-game dungeon. There's kind of 2 post-game dungeons that people are like, you can do at this point. The first part of the post-game. I'm gonna go to the maze first, rather than the, Ursa Caves. Whee! Now, will the Maze of Tribulations kill me? I hope not. I'm pretty well set up to not be murdered right away. I am taking a little bit of danger in, trying out Sophia at level 30, but I'm kind of hoping, the EXP weapon on Maria helps level her up a bit. And I'll probably, by probably I mean definitely switch to Fate for, bosses. I will need a guide because again, it's been beyond a long time since I've done this dungeon. I only did this stuff once. Because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Like, I don't have even close to ultimate weapons, because the best weapons in the game you get from the 3rd post-game dungeon, so... I have right now is kind of semi-ultimate stuff. And the laser weapon is set up for, damageless stuff. I believe the mages are Gabriel Celestar. I believe the Ethereal Queen is in Sphere. The final post-game dungeon. What the maze has is that maze has, it does have a boss with like 5 battle trophies in the middle of it. I have made Cliff. I did take Berserk off Cliff. So he's not doing much damage, but that's mostly on this boy right here. And Maria in the back. And, this mostly just don't die. Don't die. Please don't die. I love Star Ocean 3. Loved it ever since I was a teenager. Alright, so I should be a bad time for me to, like, pick this up, but I believe there's another entrance somewhere that's kind of opened up. I don't know if it's in this section or like up here in this other one. I think it's the southwest corner. Can I know my compass directions? Nope. Ah. Yeah, so this bit down here was like just like a yeah. I mean, you could just go down here and there was like nothing here. I should entrance to the Maze of Tribulation thing. I should save the game. One thing about the maze is I'm pretty sure I don't know if there's a save like there, but I should save at the end. Because I know there's no saves during it. I think you can leave. But I don't think there's any actual save points during it. So we'll just, you know, not lose the last 20 minutes of finding Boyd, really. It's funny, does that sign say, can I look at that sign? Private property, no trespassing, Astra Wolfricht. Alright, Astra, sorry, I'm trespassing. Oh, here we go. I don't think there's anything else in here. I think we're just, plopping in this conspicuous looking teleport. Alright, let's go. My guess is I'll be leaving this dungeon halfway through it, but we'll see. Man, this looks pretty future tacky. Ruins of some unknown civilization. You can only enter the Maze of Tribulation after you've beaten the game. It's locked off before then. You have to have the clear on your file. And you have to do this dungeon to unlock another post-game dungeon, so... I love visiting from faraway lands. Hi, Maze of Tribulations. Unavailable in the main story, you say? You set the game to Earth, it will be automatically switched to Galaxy to provide an added challenge, so, yeah, you cannot, lower the difficulty here. I love being surprised. I love a post-game dungeon. Alright. Oh, that door's shut. Alright. I just saw that map completion is a 1-1 bunny, which is the one that slows you down. Wow, rude. Ah. There we go. It was like, there's a chest under there, and I'm like, are you sure? Ah, there's another chest. This is definitely peak Sakuraba, yes. Do you love a Torment Nexus? Okay, so we're taking... Oh, finally an enemy, alright. Hey, buddy. What's up?
Let's do this.
Sorry, but I don't have time to fool around.
I don't have Berserk on her. That might be true. I was like, this is using a lot more Fury than it should be. Uh-oh. Sophia's about to fight it. Ooh, not quite. You got it. These guys don't fuck around. Hoping to get some levels for Sophia in here, but...
That was a fight?
Alright, back to Fate. This is fine. It's just 2,000 health, and I've got her converting to MP, but she also doesn't have a lot of MP. So, what have I got on the moment? I've got Air Raid on you, yeah, alright. Oh yeah, funnily, I actually have loot item on him, and you can see how hard it is to fucking level, because it's gotten 7. It's so bad, man. But, you know. Like right now, I'm fine with aiming device. She's got Max Fury, which is fun. So there's a chance of instantly maximizing Fury when you're resting, which just allows you to, like, go off, which is fun. And really, that fight just lasted too long because I didn't have Fate, who is kind of my big damage dealer. Ooh! Ooh, Tiny Child, hello. Fish. Oh, these guys are a lot smaller. That's Air Raid. Air Raid is pretty big, so it's pretty good.
All right. There's more where that came from. Lots more.
Sometimes you can't level up anyone in the back. Persevere, but you know. Go the east paths, I guess. Ah, lots of destruction, lots of hidden chests, okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of materials I use. Crafting materials. Surprisingly, I still have a good amount of smithing materials right now, but they're often in use. Compound elixirs? No. Never. Cooking ingredients? No. Yeah, there is. If you get enough battle trophies, you get new outfits. I currently have 3. It's only when you're in battle, so none of the cutscenes have them, but yeah, you get new outfits, which is pretty nice. Yeah, whenever I destroy stuff, I get materials as well, which kinda... Okay, fuck it. I'm getting revenge on this guy. Let's go.
You're wasting my time.
Yeah, a little bit of revenge. A little, you know, the difference when you have a powerful character versus you're trying to baby someone. Yeah, there are 4 outfits and 3 alternate outfits, I believe. Oh, shit. I hate those guys. Ugh. The really annoying thing about these zombies is these guys have killed me in the arena. Because that goop around them, does MP damage to you. I think air raid should be far away enough that I don't get hit by it, but sidekick does, which is incredibly annoying.
That was easy.
Hate these guys. Yep, this is Star Ocean 2 for sure. Where's MP bot? There you are, buddy. Let's be up for good measure. Precarious chest. Can I open it like that? Oh, hello, fish.
You wasted my time.
Sorry, but I don't have time to fool around.
Like, maybe it's like Sophia out for Cliff, because Cliff again is just mostly in don't die mode. Oh yeah, I can! Yay! Alright, Shadow Phase gun. It will not be as good as her current weapon, because that's, you know, ridiculous. The attack plus 1,000 I got in the arena as well, and I plopped it on here for fun. But you know, worth looking at. 1,200. It's got the attack plus 200 on it, yeah. Like, these are sort of the, like, second ultimate weapons. So this, the weapons you're supposed to get and then build so that you can take on the big post-game dungeon.
My time.
Be warned, I won't hold anything back. That was fun.
But yeah, Sophia's probably probably safer with these two than with Cliff and Maria.
Way up time. Chill out, okay?
So loot item is the steal of this game, and it's kind of terrible. Hello. So only steals if you knock an enemy down. So it kind of has to be on a specific attack, because it has to be on one of your. It's a thing you put on. So Cliff's circle attacks knock enemies down, and then it's oh man, then it's a 3% chance if you knock an enemy down to get an item. It's not. I keep forgetting I have to go in here and then drop them. 3% is not a lot, and it does get higher as you level it, but it only levels if you actually successfully steal an item. So yeah, mastery of loot item is. Hang on. I'll get my revenge on you, buddy. Yeah, Fade's attacks are so silly. It's so bad with the sword. But when it does that much damage, who cares? Fish. Not much getting away from this fish.
Take him on my
Hey, rude. And Maria with the victory trophy can freeze enemies, which is very funny. This maze is gonna annoy me. These fish are not difficult, which is probably, you know, probably getting a good time to get, I've gotten I'm too high level, to get bonus games. I think even with Sophia, I'll be too high level. I believe it's like average level of your party. We'll try this out. I would definitely love to get, like, levels on her, trying her out. Where am I headed? Take your first right. Go up. Go up and follow the path to the end is an interesting way to word that. Now this just wraps around, okay. Continue up, I guess. Ah, there we go.
Ha! No problem.
This will be the last.
I do love a fish, it's true. By the...
Take that!
Angel feather.
Sorry, girl. She was on manual because I would put her in the corner and be like, don't, when she was like level 1.
Looks like I'm improving.
Like, put her in the fucking corner and don't run out to enemies, dummy. But we can have her on. Hopefully she'll stay away. One other reason I made an ultimate weapon for Sophia was to use up a bunch of the synthesis materials I have, because this dungeon has a ton of them.
What? An attack from behind?
Sneaky
Back from
move.
behind.
That's all you got! Air! Ready!
Power up.
Sight!
Aiming device.
Air! That was fun!
Yeah, she's a lot now. Yeah, she has the party-wide healing, which is nice. Is there anything I don't want on her? I really don't want her doing anything other than Thunder Flare. She can do healing, but attack-wise, Thunder Flare is what she's set up for. I don't mind her doing power-up and protection, though, currently. Those can stay on. Alright, MP bot. Just go up this time. Don't take any branching path. What do you mean don't take any branching path? Yeah, I guess this is like... But like, you have to go around at first. Oh, it's like, just follow the path. It's like, well, what is that? What path? It's a maze. No path.
No problem!
Nothing to worry about here.
Sidekick! Don't mess with me!
Thunderbolt.
Yeah! Sidekick! That was fun!
It is funny to convert all damage to MP for her. She's just losing MP so badly. She has MP regeneration, but taking enough damage that it's not covering it. Mostly because she's just so tiny. Above you. That's where you're anyway. Yeah, this way. Oh god. Alright.
Gotta be kidding. Only cowards sneak around like that.
I need to, I mean, I'll make her extremely die, but at least she'll get the Thunder Flare out. Oh, right, of course, she hasn't learned Berserk yet. Duh. Like, I was like, why don't I have Berserk on her? She's not high enough level yet. Wait, 60,000 money. Gonna need a lot of money in here, so I'm not, like, averse to that. Why is she not using so much fury? My bad. Yeah, I've missed an Aqua Berries. I don't really care. Honestly, the thing about these guys is they're like incredibly susceptible to sidekick air raid because they're so big. Too bad. I'm gonna just get him just chasing me.
What? An attack from behind?
Fuck off. This game definitely has Star Ocean 4 has a similar problem where if enemies are kind of big enough, they'll hit you from behind despite clearly not, like, getting you from behind, which annoys me. Like, that guy did not surprise me, and yet... Surprise attack again. Oh, there's another battle trophy I didn't say that I got. So I've gotten the ones, I think, so there's, 3 things that can happen when you get, like, attack from behind. There's rear attack, ambush, and one other one. Surrounded? Sounds right. And there's battle trophies for getting each one of those 5 times in a row. Because it's random which one you get, one thing you do is, like, you get rear attacked and then you save the game, you get into a fight. If it's not a rear attack, you reset and it keeps your count. But I've gotten 2 of the 3 of them, just randomly. I just got it. I've had 3 rear attacks in a row now. This guy ruined my arena runs, like, during the main game, because he just, he murdered me with MP damage, but I had sidekick on. I was like, oh shit. I was just all sidekick and it just killed me, and it was like, oh no. If you get hit by those falling blocks, you do get sent back to the start of the room. Helm of the Dark Eye! Alright. That'll be for Roger. Hey buddy, you want a Helm of the Dark Eye? Chaos attack if I don't. Interesting. Features a pattern on his visor that drives enemies insane, if you say so. For Roger. Just never use him. Alright, I'm coming up to mini boss, so let's go ahead. Fit her back in.
Gotta commit to the bit.
Oh right, I have turn that off. Oh, that's too many teeth. That's
Well, how else is he gonna render? He hardly knows her.
Alright, Maze of Tribulations level 1, the site of my first tribulation, the Chompster.
Get tribulated.
Apparently. So this guy doesn't have any battle trophies. There are bosses that do, but the final boss has a ton of them. The final boss of this area is repeatable, so it's fine. But the one in the middle is not, so I have to try and get all of those, so...
I'm a winner. Strong, am I?
I'm a winner! I bet he is really strong. I'm not going to be skipping any of these, so I should turn that off. I had that on for Luther, because, of course, I was fighting Luther over and over and over and over and over again, so... Forgot I still had it on. I hadn't seen any cutscenes past fighting Luther, like, 20 hours ago. Nope. Alright, sound subtitles. That's correct. Right. Alright, floor 1, Pumpkin Wrath Rod. He is so soft. He did try to tribulate me, but alas. Yeah, there's a lot of synthesis materials in this dungeon, so I was like, well, I might as well make, because you can only hold 20, I was like, I might as well make someone's ultimate weapon. I made Sophia's. Now this is big. I'm looking at that percent and being like, wow, this place is huge. Fair enough. Alright. Ah, I already have this battle trophy. Is it...
You've got to be kidding.
So that's how it's gonna be, huh?
Cause this guy is in, the arena. This is the metal scumbag.
Please, if you won't.
Cliff won't spare his life.
I'd have preferred a more worthy opponent.
Cliff has no mercy. That's more of them. Oh, big boy. Hey, yo, big boy.
The last time you messed with me.
Fair enough. Just because my air raid didn't hit him, so I hit his barrier and fucking died. These things happen. You.
Sidekick.
Too late for regrets.
There's more where that came from. Lots more.
Friend-shaped. Yeah, I agree. Oh wait. Like, I don't even know if I can be bothered. There's not, unlike Ford, there's not a thing for opening all chests, so I think I'm just gonna not bother. It's fine.
Well, what if you missed some aqua berries?
I missed the cooking ingredients
No!
there. I know.
What if you have to throw some cooking berries out of your inventory? Pick up those cooking ingredients.
Oh, hello! Hey! Oh, he probably... Ah, I'm surprised he didn't bear attack me. Hey, so this guy was a boss. He's also... There's a version of him in the Firewall. I knew as soon as I tried to not hit, but like... It's so rough when the, my air raid doesn't hit them and thus doesn't break their barrier. Hey, jerk. This guy's pretty tough. There he goes.
Okay, that's over with.
Yeah, some feral nobles running around. But yeah, anti-attack auras can also kill Cliff. They're one of the few things that can actually kill him right now. Because they're based on how much damage you do. So that's why Steve is biting it every time he hits one. It basically reflects damage back at you. It's so funny to see these chests tumble. Ooh, Dark Fairy Claw. That'll be for Albel, who we don't have. Empty! Rude. I see. Are they all empty? No, Aquaberries. Alright. Empty. Oh, okay. Experimental Remedy is important. I believe that's the item I need for Puffy, the last inventor. Who is here in this dungeon as well, but I don't think I can get through these chests. Alright, so I have to try and, like... I'm not fighting that guy again, what a jerk. I have to try and get past these boxes in a way that doesn't... Interesting. Yeah, because if I try to do that, I get sent back to the start of the room. This is just gonna be blind luck until it works, huh? I got a complicated scroll. What does that do? Learn bug triad battle skill. Interesting. No idea what that is. Now, trapped by the chest. Absolutely diabolical, but there's 2 chests on the other side. So, I was wondering if I could, get that before dying, but the answer... Oh, fuck. Don't really want to fight these guys. They're not worth very much to me. No, too bad. Won't spare.
That was easy.
Oh, the vengeful cubes. Bug triad is interesting. No idea how you do this. But yeah, it's the only way to get to the other side of the room. Ah! I hope I can get out. Oh, they're still wiggly. I'm gonna have to fight this big guy. Here we go.
You're wasting my time.
Sorry, but I don't have time to fool around.
Air! Ray! Hammer of air! Air! Ray! Hammer of fight!
Power up!
Psychic! Psychic!
Oh.
Hammer of fight!
He kind of got zooped out over the corner there. Yeah, these guys are not worth all that much experience, which is so sad. Alright. I kind of knew I had too many perfect berries. It's like, ooh, perfect berries. I have too many. They are, like, finite, I think. So, row of deception. Is that good on Sophia? Interestingly, I think it would be, if I spent a lot of time and money, I think I could duplicate that plus 10. It would still not be very much, because it's just plus 10 8 times, but I think it'll duplicate. So how factors work in this game is quite different from 4 factors. Yeah, so defense plus 10 duplicates. So I could get plus 80 on this, which would be better than the row I've got on, but you know, not enough to really make that worth it. If I can't get out, am I in trouble? Ah, good, it let me out. Hey, you buddy, I don't want to speak to you. Get out. Yeah, all my berries are perfect. But yeah, things like attack plus 500, defense plus 10, all that, they tend to duplicate. Other factors turn into other things. Asshole. Or disappear. Or add things. Four really doesn't do any of that kind of factor stuff. Where things duplicate or change, you just put factors on things. Interesting. Okay. I've done something. What did that do? Cool orb, yeah. Hey, big fella. I want to fight. I need to fight everything. There's battle trophies for fighting.
You're wasting my time.
Sorry.
400, 420. It might even be 400 and 420. It might just be 420. I've got 100, 200, 300. So yeah, I need to fight like lots of enemies for battle trophies. So. These guys are chunky.
I owe you one.
Thanks, Maria.
That was fun.
Hammer of experience, at least. Hammer of Might is fire damage, so yeah, he might be healing them. He's definitely done that before. It's such a shame you can't change moves in the middle of the fight.
Magnetic field.
All right.
Yeah. Alright, let's change that. Yeah, I believe it's fire. Incredibly annoying, because yes, some enemies heal fire. Early item can probably come off. I have to kind of be controlling him in order to get that to happen. Alright, so... Fist of Fury's fine. Hammer of Might is by far his like best like main game attack, but it's fire, so yeah, it does sometimes fuck things up. Fist of Fury maybe? I don't know if that's all that good on AI. Apparently, Sphere of Might into Fist of Fury is pretty good, apparently. Do I have enough for that with no guard? Without first aid, I think I do. Yeah, alright. And there's also like aerial assault. Pretty good. Try aerial assault. You love magical berries. Yeah, that'll explain why they were so fucking chunky. I wonder if it's a bit... Well, there's one of them, so that's definitely easier. Still quite chunky. But yeah, no longer being healed, so... Helpful. Yeah, I've heard sometimes it is like, oh god, no Cliff's healing him, so you have to like, just like, put him on manual until you can fix that. Kinda funny. Alright, second boss fight. Oh. Hi. This is my second tribulation. Okay. Alright. Well, this is a loving,
What a
I
pain.
can take him on myself.
She slowly saunters over to me.
Aerial assault! Ray! Aerial assault! Air! Ray!
Oh, she didn't like that.
All right!
Yes. Nice pants, no belts.
I'm not getting
This
too
power
strong, am
won't go
I?
to waste.
No, Cliff, you're not getting too strong. Don't worry about it. I was like, hang on a minute, I think I can up, I was like, I'm pretty sure I could up her, MP, which would make her a bit more survivable in fights. Oh. Whoa, hello. Alright. Okay. A big old puzzle. Ah, gosh, hello. Didn't even see you come in. Wasn't looking.
What a pain.
Corpse is on fire. Traditional Star Ocean enemy. I imagine fire also would have healed these guys, so...
That was easy.
Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, all that fanfare over smithing materials I already have. Ooh, let's open that again. Let's open that again. I didn't even know there was a chest in here. Oh, apparently that is the only hidden item? I swear to God, I did not actually know that was in there. I knew there would be hidden items in there.
What? An attack from behind?
Sneaky move.
Aerial assault! That all you got? Don't mess with me! Psychic! Air! All right!
To be fair, Fate does most of the damage to himself. It's too bad. Full of materials. Oh no, there's two boxes. Okay. I found one of them. Let's see if I can manage to find the other. Oh, and to be fair, it's perfect berries that I already have, too many of, but hey! I think I already healed, so I don't think I can use. Gonna have to fling them away. Alright, then it's like... now take the lower left exit, which I imagine is this exit. Amoeba! Hello?
Your way of sight. Chill out, okay? Get a load of this.
All right, looking good.
Looking good. Yeah, we can't fit a 21st berry in our pockets. Oh, too many cooking ingredients too. I should have used all, sold all my materials for coming in. They're not worth any money, but you know. Alright, we're now going out this way. Hi. Oh. Ah, one way. Okay, so I believe this was kind of a shame pit. We're gonna be doing this a bunch. But yeah, being able to freeze random enemies is really good. The victory trophy's stupid. The really annoying thing about the bunny trophy for 1,000 points is it's the exact same as the victory trophy, which there's only one of. You can only get one copy of this victory trophy, and the bunny trophy is the same, but like nobody gets the bunny trophy because it's 80 hours of turbo. So, yeah, the bunny trophy is a ridiculously good accessory. That nobody wants to get. Alright. So back in here. We're doing that loop a bunch, apparently. No, is it? 4-1 up. Right, okay. It does. The first number is horizontal, second number is... okay. I'm hoping this doesn't crash the game, by the way. Alright, so this is 3-4. The thing we can do here is this is a sliding tile puzzle, it turns out. Yeah, this dungeon is fucking huge, yeah. And the fact that this section is mapped, doesn't have any percent on it, isn't that terrifying? Alright, now we're gonna jump down in here, I assume. Yeah, that's blocked, yeah. We're gonna be in here a lot, because we're gonna be getting the treasure. Because there's some good stuff in here. There's some not good stuff, but there is actually some important thing. Whoa! Hello, little guy! Why are you down on the floor, buddy? Hey, Ariman. Thanks for the freeze. Thanks for the heal.
That was easy.
Yeah, Steve definitely chunks his own health. Which is very funny. Air? Great. Alright, this is an enigmatic scroll. What does that give me? Because yeah, there's new moves in here. Energy Burst. I think these are... I do think things like the Bug Triad and stuff we got are, like, character specific. So Energy Burst I think is for Maria. Because we could try this with, Bug Triad, but... I did want to try it with that, because Energy Burst is, like, her best, one of her best attacks. Ugh, where is it? Did I miss it in here? Something scroll? I can't remember what kind of scroll it is. Ow. Yeah, there we go. Complicated scroll. So I think this is for Roger. Yeah, so you can't actually use it on anyone who's not. That Bug Stride is a move for Roger. So there's also not only is there like good weapons in here, but there are like skills. So Bug Stride, 3 flying bugs attack separately. So the thing I think about this room is that they don't always attack the enemy. I believe the bugs can go rogue and attack your party, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I believe Energy Burst is like supposedly, oh my goodness, extremely wide laser beam for 8 CP. Holy shit. Yeah, thank you, Roger, for your bugs. Hand you a bug. 8 is a lot. 8 is an awful lot. I think this is a pretty decent one, apparently. See if the AI can use it. See if we see that fucking laser. But yeah, energy. Oh, hey, buddy. Energy burst is one of those things that's like, yeah, you want that from this this dungeon.
What a pain. I could use a little sparring practice.
That does a lot of MP damage. Ah, we're back. Back in the teleport. Here we go. That was a big laser. Big fuck off laser. Whee. Alright, back in the room. This one, removing this one south. Can't imagine jumping off all of these, you know, without a guide to see if there's like items. Considering like that's a really good item we just got. There's some good shit down here, and then there's some, like, terrible shit that doesn't matter, but, you know. Kind of already fell off, it's fine. And the pits have percent, so if you were like, I'm gonna 100% every map in the game, you would have to jump down every pit here. That's... Yeah, I believe that all that was down here was, oh yeah, there's another teleport up. All that was down here was some synthesis materials. Oh. I feel obligated to tell you beforehand, this next one only leads to one chest with blueberries in it. Yeah, you know, I think I will just not bother. Thank you, guide. Thank you for not, you know, for being like, yeah, don't do this next one. I think I'm like full on blueberries anyway, so I think I have to throw one out. No, actually I'm at 18, but, yum yum, blueberry time. Alright, now we're gonna, this is solving the puzzle for Rio now. Let's go. Alright, so we're moving this room east. One south. Yeah, the guide has the direction it moves, so at least I can, like, make sure I am, like, in the right block by directionality. This one south. And then they added complication. No, this place does not have a save point in it now. And this one... This one's south, alright. This one west. One north. I'm pretty sure I have to go through this cell. Yeah, the complication of these rooms is kind of funny. One down. I say there's a decent chance I will actually leave this dungeon and come back, which is very funny. I will have to run through it all again. Off. I'm full on compounding elixirs. I'm full of everything, it's fine. Alright, then Reflecting Plate. And Mystic Shade, okay. Alright. It's probably better, yeah, so this we can actually do, so you can see, the armor I have on Bit. You can duplicate plus 20 defense to actually make this a pretty good bit of armor. And he's immune to petrification, freezing, and that. But yeah, we can also do the same with the reflecting plate, which is got a lot more base defense than the astral armor. It only has 140. This is 200. And this, you know, you're immune to water and fire damage. This reflecting plate's pretty nice. I'll almost certainly, when I get out of here, refine this to put an extra 100 defense on it. And then give it to Bit to make him even harder to kill. It means he doesn't actually need this, but, you know, at least for 2 of the elements. Yeah, and then I could put the astral armor on Fate. The Misty Chain's a lot more defense. This has the benefit of, like, elemental damage. Tricky question. I love more number. Defense is so strange in this game because you can make a Fate that's impossible to damage through physical attacks, through basically anything other than anti-attack auras and non-elemental symbology. But it's such a weird thing because it's so hard to increase defense. Probably so you don't become invincible. Like, the defense numbers are so tiny. You know, like, you know, compared to our attack numbers, they still aren't, you know, are really good. We're not killing things, like, instantly, but, like, 276 defense, you know? She has only 168. I've managed to get Bit up to nearly 1900. 3 times the amount Steve has. Alright. Gonna have to knock it down, huh? Alright, Raven Gauntlet, those will be, I mean, nowhere near as good as my laser weapon, obviously, but 1800 with attack plus 200 on it. So attack-wise, it's actually nearly on par with my, Uber laser weapon, but it doesn't have anywhere near the defense. This is what this weapon in particular is for. This is for actually making a massively defensive unit. And even then, you know, like I've stacked so many attack and defense plus 30%, and he's still not that defensive. Ah, there's another switch over here, got it.
You're wasting my time.
I could use a little sparring practice. Don't mess with me. Aerial assault. That was fun.
No, so the thing about the Ring of Disintegration, is the charge doesn't matter. You can destroy things at 0 charge. What it does, if you don't have any charges, you don't get items for destroying things. Like, occasionally once I destroy things and I get the crystals, you'll see I get a pop-up going, you got some materials. If you're at 0, you do not get materials for destroying things, but you can still destroy things. You're never stuck. And you get so many fucking materials, I'm not sure you ever care, but unless you're farming them specifically. Alright, another mini-boss. Here we go. Hello.
You're wasting my time.
Sorry, but I don't have time.
This guy, once again, has no battle trophies associated with him. Oh, is he already dead? Oh, I think Maria killed him with MP damage. He only has like 3,600 MP. I think Maria just demolished him with her laser beam. Good job. Good job, Ray. She's living up to her name. But hey, 9 chests. Alright. And oh, another reflecting plate. That's really good. I imagine it is not as good as the astral armor on you currently. Yeah, no, but it will actually make him much harder to kill if I buff that. So it's a good reason to leave before the final boss, is to make him harder to kill. Which one looks at the Zodiac Spear? All of them. Whoop. Get shot into the side for cooking ingredients. Abstruse scroll. Alright. Bloodsilla. Ah! I think that might be hers. I think it might be childhood friends. Sure was! Bloodsilla summons a lord of the demonium to obliterate the enemy. Alright, go off, Sophia. You love to summon a lord to the demonium. Oh, that is a lot of MP. Can't leave a chest hanging. Gotta throw out my cooking materials. No, not all of the colors are a reference to the Star Oceans. I think it is just Fate, but it's hard to tell, you know. I mean, hers is just a fucking schoolgirl outfit again. So. And Roger's a nerd, but I think it's just Claude C. Kenny that gets the shout out. I think this is the first chance we get to leave. But I feel like if you leave, you have to run all the way back. I'm trying to see if I can leave before the next boss that does have a bunch of battle trophies. Yeah, there's exits, but I don't know what floors they're on. I definitely would like to leave and stay, and I just realized I have been, no, just 2.5 hours. I'm like, oh, it's nearly 4, but I'm like, I started half an hour late. Ideally I would like to leave before the proper boss that has battle trophies. I'll have to, like, run through again, but that's not me. Very hard to look anything up about the Major Tribulations because all I get is Star Ocean 2 stuff. Yeah, it's like 6 and 11. It's like, no, that's not true. It's so difficult. I guess I could literally run all the way back here. I mean, maybe, if it's not a one-way. difficult to find information. Try to read the guide like through and see if it had. Oh, you can exit here. But no. Maybe if I name it instead of Stocean 3. No, that's still not helpful. Alright, well we'll go on at least a little bit longer. I can hopefully just... Wait, I'm back at the start? Wait, hang on. Did I exit by accident? That sounds like something I would do. Oops, I think I'm at the start. I think I actually exited by accident. Whoops. That does seem like something I would do, but there was a 9 chest. I was like, oh, go out this door, and it's a one-way door. No, okay. Oh, okay. So no, we're actually looping. No, we're fine. I think we are supposed... That was like the reward for doing that section of it. And from here, instead of going to the northwest door that I went, we're now actually going the northeast door. Okay, so I can leave and save. We're fine. We're good. I'm actually fine. I didn't mess this up. Because I was like, the other way was like back down the stairs that I came up. Yeah, exit used to be in the first room in the maze. You can exit and save your game if you wish from the entrance center. No, we're fine. We're good. It's a very good time for me to exit and save. Alright, this is probably, since I got both of those reflecting plates, I guess I could show refining them. I have plenty of smithing materials for it. Like, like, can I talk? Can I stay at the inn? I'm probably not gonna recharge my ring because honestly I have so many fucking materials. I do not need more materials from my ring. It's fine. It's actually actively hindering me opening chests in this dungeon. Alright, so let's do a little bit of crafting to finish up. Because I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll, because I think it's basically the rest of the dungeon is now. So I think we'll do some refining, and on Friday I'll do the rest of the Maze of Tribulations. And probably the other, like, dungeon I could do now, which is the, Ursa Lava Cave Temple. Which is kind of its own weird side thing, but then it does have the hardest boss in the game in it later, which is strange. Alright, I can't remember which one of these workshops. There's 2 workshops in this town, and I have one of them set up to do smithing, I think. Hi, Isaac. My Isaac's in this one. This one does not have smithing. Let me see if the other one does. Yeah, my other one has smithing. Alright. I think it'll be smithing. So, how you, like, duplicate factors is you specify plan. I'm gonna get smothered. And yeah, let's Now the one is where I was doing the alchemy. Yeah. So, for specified plan, I've seen kind of conflicting reports on this. Whether your skill matters for the refining. Let me set up my second line first. It's kind of the easiest thing. Yeah, there you are. Oh, right, don't have alchemy in here. Alchemy. This is how I maintain my money while doing things, is at the same time as crafting things I want, I have them making the homunculus. Game being a little harsh on me right now. I'm gonna go straight past it when I see it. Oh, there we go. Alright, so... yeah, what you're really looking for is, like, cost down and stuff. But I tend to, like, hedge my bets on it. Gosh. I believe the others should not be affected by this, because they don't have a number beside it, so it tends to mean they don't get affected by crafting. That costs a bit of money, you got it. Can I get it cheaper than that? Probably not, it's probably gonna go up. Yeah, it did go up. Yeah, that'll do, it's fine, I'll get my money back. Alright. Once it duplicates, they will be like ta-da-da-da, and it'll be done. Good, happen immediately. Defense plus 20. We're gonna let them... so yeah, when I do this, oftentimes it doesn't do it right away. It takes like a few attempts. So I just have these guys running at the same time. The homunculus is the highest cost thing. And it's the only thing up there. It's the only thing that costs like 9,000 to 10,000 to craft. So you know when you've got it. And it sells for 20,000, so it sells for double the amount than it costs to make. And this crew can make quite a lot of them without failing. It's not guaranteed once you get down to a certain amount. It's like guaranteed like the first few, and then after that it will go down. So I tend to make about like 10. Or I tend to let it roll until I get bored. And I can either be really early or I can see them fail and go, whoa! Immediately going, look at Sophia's little face though when she succeeds. Alright, I made 12. I imagine refining this reflecting plate to maximum is gonna be decently expensive. But yeah, this is how I've managed to keep an insane amount of money considering how much crafting I have done. And I have done so much crafting. But yeah, we'll go down. And there they are. Oh shit, I already had a bunch. Oops. Oh well, it's fine. Sell them all. Rinse and repeat. I devastate the local ecosystems of the homunculi. Yeah, I've sold thousands of them at this point. I've sold so many. So normally I would like save in between, because if they don't succeed, then you waste money and materials. But it's smithing materials, it's probably fine. I'll probably just do it every 2. That's even cheaper. Like, you do lose the extra time in, like, rolling this to 9,000, but generally, I found that generally speaking, it's not too bad because there are no duplicates. There we go. That's the most expensive we can make this homunculi, but it's still worth doing it, then. It's not worth, quibbling to 9,000. Your best just going for it. This is a lot more common. So yeah, a lot of the time they'll fail, and that it doesn't use the material every time they fail. It just uses the money. But if you quit out, you don't get the material back. Like, so you just generally have to let it go until it succeeds. Or, call it quits and reload your save file. If I lose a smithing material here, I'll just, I'll eat that, it's fine, I had 20. But for like, more rare materials, or not wanting to farm materials, like if I have 20 crafting materials, I don't want to waste any, because I have to go back to the prison and spend, like, 10-15, I have to walk all the way there, then spend 10-15 minutes grinding out materials, and then walk back. Oh, they did it. Oh, hang on. Can I get 2 of them at once here? Because they didn't stop crafting there. I guess technically each defense could duplicate again. That's interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I'm like, did I do this correctly? Did I do get on the correct one? It wouldn't surprise me if I fuck this up. No, I just doubled the defense. Alright. That's excellent. That saves me another crafting. Alright. Just 2. We're actually getting up to 8 factors. That's 2 more and stuff. Oh wow, they made 15 while I was watching that. Wasn't paying attention to my alchemists. That's fine. These homunculus are probably fine with being sold, right? In here, I always forget where they are. They're probably fine, right? They're probably okay with it. Man-made life form that has power over stars exerts a special power when abiding within a weapon. They do have a 50% probability of breaking, so I think maybe they just break a lot. There's not many of them running around because half of them die constantly. The implications of the main plot. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, we'll save after getting that doubler, because that's pretty good. When I've spent a lot of time, I gotta tell you, refining, so these boots are I don't know if I don't think I have a base one anymore, because I think I made them all, yeah, 30%. So these start at 5%, then refine to 10%, then refine further at 30%. Refining these motherfuckers is a pain in the ass. And I have, 10 of them, because I have 2 of them on there, and then I put 8 of them into this laser weapon. So, honest to God, it takes so long, and it takes so much money. Like, did I actually save? Maybe? I don't know. No, that's fair. But yeah, it's definitely like, I do think people sleep on the doing the alchemy while you're crafting. It really is just like, it's right there. It's one of the main sources of money at this point in the game. And it's so easy to do if you're already crafting, to just slap them on and have them generate money for you. Alright, I'm curious how much this will increase Cliff's defense bar. I think a couple 100. Kind of funny. I don't know why it's getting cheaper as we're putting more defense on it, but I can't complain, right? I guess overall it's dearer because it's harder to do, but so the specified plan is like there is conflicting advice on whether their talent matters. My gut is that it does a little bit, actually. It really, I felt that when I was just using people who put the cost down for the Boots of Prowess, that they were just not refining. When I did a mix of cost down and like good crafters, I had a lot more luck with it, but it's so hard to tell if you're not in the code, you know, like, it is just like, it's just vibes. It's all vibes-based crafting. Oh, there we go. Oh, we've done one, and they're keeping going, so I can get a second one. Let's go! Fully refine this reflecting plate for me, guys. You got this. I do think if talent matters, it doesn't matter anywhere near as much as crafting original items, for sure. Because I've definitely had people, like, refine things that weren't very good at it, overall. But I think, like, some people are like, it doesn't matter at all, and I'm not convinced that's true. But it's definitely, again, it's just the vibe I got from doing a bunch of refining, of craft stuff, particularly in accessories. Was that I was failing an awful lot more when I was concentrating on just lowering the cost. But yeah, if you lower the cost a lot, I mean, I wouldn't put someone who raises the cost on, no matter what their talent is. Not worth it. I wouldn't do that. Like, a lot of people just do minus time, minus money to just get through this faster. If you don't care about money, if you have plenty of money, you can just roll the dice until it works, you know? I really have no idea if that... Oh, they've started failing. Alright, because I'm at 17. I mean, I did get one of them, so I could back out of this. I'm going again. At least having gotten the 7th factor. At this point, I think the quality is so low that this is the way to go. Alright, let's go sell those 17 homunculus. I will say, you do see failures on the homunculus much earlier than 17. Because although they start, I think, I feel like it's well over 100%. Yeah, 125%. That percent goes down the more you make, so... You know, I've seen them fail at making, like, the 8th homunculus before, which makes me sad. At nearly 9 million money, which is good because there's a shop in the Maze of Tribulations that's really expensive. And I want to buy some stuff from it, so... Yeah, I don't think it's fine. Doing it live! You see, like, most armor can't be refined. You can only refine it if it has a factor that can be, like, duplicated or changed into something else. So funnily enough, I feel like you could only put plus 35 more defense on this mithril plate, but that might not be the worst thing. We have a lot of smithing material though, at a time you can't, get it back, so... Alright, once more. So generally I found that the homunculus, I think that's because there's not that many alchemy, recipes compared to a lot of the other, synthesis stuff. I feel like when you're doing a lot of, like, crafting for accessories, there's so many accessories you can make that it's actually really hard to find a specific one. This one would definitely be, like, your weapon's done because it's the last factor. If it works, you know. It might not. I believe it does use a smithing material for each factor. So even though I did 2 factors in one go, I think that will have used 2 smithing materials. Definitely synthesis materials, that's how it works. If you're transferring 8 factors from one, say you, like, I take my weapon and transfer it to a different one, it would take 8 synthesis materials, 1 for each factor. So the fact that you can only hold 20 of each, like, material is a pain in the butt, frankly. But also why, like, the cooking and compounding materials are so weird. Because, yeah, you can refine a cooking, like, a dish, and to make it even better, but it will just be that one dish. You can't, once you use it, it's gone. You can't, like, duplicate dishes. Or the, same for compounding for the, like, medicines. So it's so weird to me. I imagine they give you so many because it's like, wow, you can just make really good cooking stuff, with all these cooking ingredients we're throwing at you. Oh! Way! Alright, full powered reflecting plate. So weapons are the only things you can synth factors onto, by the way. Oh, we don't have synthesis. So if you look at synthesis, so it's like, why am I duplicating defense plus 20? Why am I not putting better things on? In this game, only weapons can have factors put on them. But yeah, like I said, some armor, if they have defense on, can then duplicate that. But that's the only thing you can do with armor. You can only put new factors onto weapons. You can't do it with accessories either. That's why that is why the victory trophy is one of the best accessories in this game, because it has 8 pretty decent to really good factors on it. And no other, you can't put factors on accessories, so, like, this is just ready-made for you. Alright, let's see. So this has plus 100 on it. Base 140. Alright, a new reflecting plate gives him, I was right, a couple hundred. That's a little under 300. It's a little more than I thought we would get. Yeah, he will no longer be immune to petrification or freezing, which is sad, but not that negation from special attacks by magic users. But the defense is worth it. Making him so hard to kill with normal attacks is just really good. There's a decent shout for just putting this astral armor on him. Like, the extra... It would only be 60 extra defense on Fate to make another reflecting armor. It would give him immunity to fire and earth, of course, which is... water and fire, which is useful. It's a question I'll probably think about, but definitely I'll put this on him now. So yeah. Cliff becoming, sort of unkillable. He's still very killable, it's just very specific things have to kill him now. He's very hard to kill. Oh no!
Party!
I can't get out! Oh no, I still can't get out! Get out of the way!
Ma'am? Can you move your honkers?
No! No, she can't. Alright, well that will do for today. I'm pretty happy. Got to show off two inventors that we didn't get when Vicus was playing.
They simply don't exist.
A whole extra dungeon, and then I think about a third of the Maze of Tribulations, so... Good progress was made. I got better armor.
Thank you for coming to be tribulated, everyone.
Got Maria a fucking laser beam. That girl killed that cockatrice with a fucking giant laser.
Had it coming.
Definitely had it coming. Alright, so more of this on Friday. We'll be back to the Maze of Tribulations. We'll be seeing the mid-boss, the proper mid-boss of that. Who is a recurring character, someone we've seen before. And then Gabriel Celeste at the top. And then probably the Ursula Lava Caves before I go to Sphere. It's an interesting question. Whether I like start the third bonus dungeon, because the third bonus dungeon is a little strange.
Me.
The Ursula Caves is sort of a bit more like the Major Tribulations, where it's just a dungeon you go in and you don't save. There's no save points during it, with some bonus boss stuff in it. Yeah, tomorrow, are we...
Probably ninjas.
You're gonna go back?
We'll see, you know.
You might do more Elden Ring bingo? Or...
I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm sorry. Thursdays have fallen apart completely.
It was Grab Back Thursday. It was always Grab Back Thursday. It's just living up to its name. Alright. Thanks for coming, everyone. See ya.